Hey there. I just want to share some thoughts about the mass adoption of Bitcoin. Don't miss the signs. They're all happening around us right now. Let's look at the company Uber for a second. This week on Twitter, Anthony Papagliano, the founder and partner of Morgan Creek Digital, he's also the former project manager of Facebook. He posted about the ban in Argentina on the credit cards to purchase Uber rides. Don't kid yourself that governments don't manipulate things, because they do. In Argentina, the government didn't want Uber to succeed, so they banned the use of credit cards. However, Uber responded by allowing users to purchase their rides with Bitcoin. Papagliano also tweeted that no government can stop or kill Bitcoin, and that more companies will begin using Bitcoin to fight back against corruption. So that type of corruption across many governments and throughout the banking system itself is why a lot of people are drawn to Bitcoin. We don't have to look far. I mean, many of us were affected by the financial collapse in 2008. Bitcoin actually limits the corruption that government can bring into influencing the free market in a way that just really doesn't serve us. The CEO of Uber, and I have a horrible time pronouncing his name, but it's Dara Khosrowshahi, I think it is, Khosrowshahi. Anyhow, say that 3 times fast. He accepted cryptocurrency payments at his last company, which was Expedia. So it's not surprising to see Uber now follow suit. Like Expedia, Uber needed to create approaches to taking Bitcoin. This can be expanded out throughout the world. So when we talk about when is mass adoption of Bitcoin going to happen, that's an example of it. It's happening right now. This is a repeat in history. For anybody that's been around long enough, in the 1990s and the early 2000s, the quote-unquote experts used to say that the internet business... Well, if somebody likes their music, eh? Anyhow, the experts used to say that the internet business models would never become profitable. And now we have companies like Amazon that are commonplace. We see the signs like that all around us. Mass adoption does not happen overnight. It happens in little, small, incremental steps. And it's things like that that create mass adoption. How many of you remember Netflix? They used to only deliver their DVDs in the mail. All the experts, the quote-unquote experts, all over the news said that they fail. They could never compete with companies like Blockbuster. Well, where are all the Blockbuster stores? It happened in little incremental steps, and that's where they started out. My example, I used to be really a pretty big seller on eBay. And there was a time when Amazon was approaching some of us that were bigger sellers on eBay and wanting us to sell on Amazon. And I can remember thinking to myself, they're never going to be able to compete against eBay. Well, look at them now. They're huge, huge. I don't know. The signs are everywhere. The steps to leading to mass adoption are everywhere. This with Uber is one small example of many things that are happening all over the place in many different companies. It's like the internet back when it first started. I can remember sitting and watching TV one time. It's kind of embarrassing now, with my husband. And on the news, they came across and they said, if you want further information, go to www. whatever it was. And it actually kind of ticked me off at the time, because I thought, what about us that don't have this www. Stuff? I had no idea. Anyhow, if you're looking for signs, they're all around you. Typically, what I talk about more often is how you can generate Bitcoin with conservative, legitimate means through a business that I do. And if you're interested in that, click on the link below. And yes, the mass adoption is coming. It's happening right now.